Hey everyone, let's get together today to draw some bubble guppies. Bubble guppies are baby mermaids. It's a popular TV show, but it's a really easy draw. And this again is a project for my younger friends. There's a lot of ways to variate hair, colors on their clothes, their eyes, and everything. So all of that is for you to pick and choose from. But again, it's in markers, and I hope you enjoy. So stay with me. So let's work on a project of bubble guppies. Little baby mermaids. Well, I personally really enjoy working on mermaids, so I thought, well, why not? So the way that you would draw a baby mermaid is, and let's just work on it very simply. You know that the head sizes are a bit bigger than the rest of the body. So start from the middle of your paper, and what you want to do is you want to make a really simple curve line, not too deep at all. That's their chin. And now, wherever you've ended, you can create ears. We haven't even drawn the face, but this is good enough. So we've done our ears right there. Now, right in the middle, in level with the ears, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to create two nice big circles, big eyes. You know, if you watch Bubble Guppies, you know that they're all bright-eyed, beautiful little mermaid babies. And so they're so much fun to do. So next step, I want you to create a circle. Now we're going to make a total of 2 circles. This is the black one that's the very center. We call it the pupil. And then we're going to make one more that kind of draws around it like this. This will be the one that has the color in it. And you can put the color as whatever you want when we get to it. Green, blue, red, whatever you think. Now, remember to leave a light spot. Even if they're underwater, you want to do that. So that means the middle circle that we drew, make sure that there's a little bit of white, that you do not put black on. Next, for their nose, give them a little bump. Don't make it a full circle. This is enough to show a nose. And then you can have their mouth. So you can make it nice and simple. If you want to make them really happy, you can add on a dimple and a dimple. And this is perfectly fine. Now, hair can change in any way that you want. It can be a boy mermaid, it can be a girl mermaid, whichever way you want it. But let's work on the body first. So you're going to make a small 2 lines for the neck. Number 1. Now take out their hands to the side, straight line out. Don't need to worry about it too much. Straight line out. And then what you want to do is you want to give them their thumb on top. That's like a little bump. So this becomes their thumb. And then you're going to turn their hand like this. So this will give you a hand for the baby mermaids. Next, bring it in a little bit closer and now take the line back. Just kind of push it in a bit more. And here we go. 2 hands. Done. Now, what's next? I want you to keep going with only the right side. So we have 2 sides. This is your right and that's the left for the mermaid. You want to take the right side, go straight for a little bit till his belly type, and bring the other side down as well. And you can connect this with the line for where the tail starts. Now you're going to start the bend and you're going to bring it to the side like this. Remember to leave room for the end of the tail. Now, next side. Here you go. And then for the tail itself, you want to spread out your tail flipper like this, 2 lines. And then don't make a straight line. Try to curve inward a bit. So this will help you create a nice look for the fishtail. Now, what can you do for your, if you wanted a girl mermaid, and I'm going to do a girl one today, I'm going to add another 2 lines right here to give her a bikini top. If it was a boy, you don't need to do it. That's the only difference. Now, you know, I forgot one thing, which is my eyebrows. So I'm going to pencil that in, or rather pen that in. My eyebrows are in place. Now, there's a few different types of girls. I'm going to make the one that's got the yellow curls. So you're going to do it by simply making spirals. So this is the first one, a big one right there. Then I want you to put a smaller one next to the ear. As soon as you touch the ear, stop. And you want to close each one. You don't want to leave them open. So you're going to just rotate and close. See? 3 done. Now, from here to here, you're going to make a few smaller ones. And remember, as soon as you connect, you close. So I've touched that one. This. So you're going to go in a curved line. As soon as I touch, I can stop that spiral totally. So this makes a line for the head, but she's got like little curls that move outward as well. She's got small ones under, so I'm going to go ahead and add one more here and another one over here, one more over here, and then I'll do the same on this side. So I've added some extra hair to this side. I want to add some extra curls over here to the top. Like this. And I can maybe put in one more here. Now I'm going on top of my tape, but I think I would like that because then I would have it a little bit more complete as I sort of see it. So there you go. I don't want to add more here. You can if you want to, but I think this is good enough for me. Also, you can add another few locks here. So it looks more like a girl versus small curve, big curve, small curve, big curve, small curve, big curve, small, big. There we go. So you've got all of these. Now inside the ears, make one more little line, just like this, because if you think about the inside of our ears, it has a little bit of a line. Now, what's the next thing I want to do? I would like to be able to color this. So I'm not working on the water around the mermaid. I'm basically only doing the mermaid itself. Now we had talked about doing yellow hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some yellow markers. And the way to do it is, okay, let's have a look at this. It's like, oh my goodness. So we're going to work on these. And those are my golden locks right there. So simple. See, if you do your drawing with a Sharpie pen, or what you can do is you can draw with a pencil and then trace over your lines with a Sharpie. It will leave you with really good contour lines. And all you got to do then is, well, for lack of a better word, just flood the color in it. Now, look at how I use colors. So that is, I'm going to go ahead and put in a solid light color, not the dark one. I want to make polka dots. Yes, I do, but I've got an idea. So I'm going to work with you on that one. And then we've got this one, and we have a skin tone. This is the peach color in this range, so I thought it would be good. It looks pretty strong. I do get that. I think I have an idea on this one also. Notice how the black under it never smudges or smears. So this is one of the reasons I like kind of using the Sharpie pen as my either the drawing pen or my tracing pen. Now, there's so many fantastical stories about the Little Mermaid, the most classic one being The Little Mermaid itself, but there are many, many more aside from that. Many different renderings of like what people assume them to be. Honestly, I don't know if you've ever really seen one. I haven't, for sure. But that would be quite the sight if I had the opportunity to see a mermaid actual. Stay inside your lines. It's really important whenever you do so much work and you draw a fantastic picture. It's important that you then stay inside your lines to maximize the work that you have done in it. Now, I'm going to take a poppy red and I'm going to draw me some circles. Both in the tail as well as the body. But now my poppy red looks too close to the peach that I put in her body. So I think one idea I have in how to counteract this is going to be to find me an alternate color. Maybe like a blue, possibly. I've got this one. It's a really dark gray blue, but I think it should work really well. I think I would probably like it. So I wanted the color to stand out from the color of her skin tone because I didn't want them both to be so similar that we don't know what we are looking at. You have to think about which colors you want to apply. You can choose your own colors. You do not have to follow my choice of colors at all. This is supposed to be a dark blue. It's technically supposed to be called navy blue. But remember, even if it's markers, they will mix with each other. So my navy blue is mixing in with the yellow on the bottom. And I can promise you, if you put a microscope on this thing, probably see a dark green at this point. Because blue and yellow will mix to give you green. Color mixing. Speaking of color mixing, did you know that color mixing is a profession by itself? People make a lot of money to be able to mix the colors accurately based on what the clients want. And you're talking about everything from companies that sell paint and color to people that create the dye that goes on your t-shirts to give you different colored t-shirts. Everyone has got something or the other involved. But it's a really big profession, so let it not be said that art is only about creating pictures. Those of you who have a passion for color should think of this one because and mind you, it's a science. What percentage of a color do you mix with a second color and a third to create a perfect blend of colors? So this is what we have for our project. You can color the area around your Bubby Guppy or not. It is up to you. And I'm going to unhook this from my paper so that you can have a look at what we got. It just protects the outside of your picture. Make sure that you kind of are able to keep everything contained. Remember, I went over just a little bit anyways. And this is our Bubble Guppy. Remember, you can change the hairstyles. You can have a boy mermaid, a girl mermaid. There are many different things you can do. But you should have fun. That's the most important thing that you should do with this one. Have a great day. See you soon.